Hello and welcome back to my channel. Thank you for joining me. In today's video, we are going to transform these plain pumpkins into a more festive and pretty pumpkin. Okay, so these are the pumpkins that I picked up from Amazon. They were a pack of 13. They were plain white and I like them because they're a lot more heavy and girthier than the others that you may pick up. What I want to do here is add this beautiful kind of bone color. It's called drop cloth, and the paint that I'm using is chalk paint. It's by Dixie Belle, which is an amazing company if you are into painting with chalk paint. I use this color a lot. I really love the tone of it, and it's just such a nice neutral. So I'm going to go through here and paint all of the pumpkins in drop cloth. What you will notice is that further into the video, I actually did a coat of white before I added the drop cloth, just because I wanted to have a nice solid base of a really good color and paint before adding the drop cloth color. So that's why I went back in with the white on the pumpkins, and I basically only painted the drop cloth along pretty much 3/4 of the pumpkin, so the base is more whitish, just to add a little more dimension and depth to the pumpkins. I know you guys see that I am working with white pumpkins here, but because this is chalk paint which adhere to pretty much any surface, you can add it to any color pumpkin. You don't have to go in with a white base coat like I did. I just went with that white base coat because I really wanted to have a nice smooth texture on the pumpkin. I felt like this was super chalky when I first held those pumpkins there, and I just wanted to have a nice smooth canvas to add my drop cloth color before waxing and sealing in that color. So this is the part of the video where I am adding the white chalk paint all over my remaining pumpkins, and I am using Rust-Oleum, and this is the linen. I believe it's pure linen or something. I'll leave it in the description box so you guys would know exactly which one I used. And what happens after I paint all of these with the white is I'm gonna let it dry and then come back in with my drop cloth and paint, and then we're gonna wait for that to dry as well. Okay, here is just a close-up of the color so you can see what the drop cloth look like, and then you can see what the white is. Actually, it was aged brass and not antique bronze, whatever I said before. That was a no-no. I am applying the aged brass here with my brush, and I don't like this brush one bit, but it's the only one I could have found at the time. Normally I would use my fingers to apply the gilding wax, but I didn't for this because I just find my maneuverability was limited because of how pumpkins are, and then it would look too harsh and the lines would be kind of too goopy. So I went in with this brush just so I had a little more precision, but I wished I had a nicer bristle brush. After adding gilding wax to 3 of my pumpkins, I realized that I did not add my clear wax top coat on the pumpkins before adding the aged brass. So what you want to do after you apply your chalk paint, you want to wax your piece with clear or with dark wax and then add your decorative gilding wax.
Gonna hit the ground running, baby, I'm running, baby, I'm running, 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 running. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gonna hit the ground running, running, running just as fast as I can. Gonna hit the ground running.
So this is the step that should have been done first before I apply the aged brass on those 3 pumpkins. You want to add your finishing wax right after you've painted with your chalk paint. It leaves a really nice finish, and it also brings the chalk paint color to life so it doesn't look chalky and dusty. The wax just adds that extra shine to it, and there are different types of top coat. They're like satin or matte. I go with the matte because I don't like it to look too shiny on my pieces. Another thing you want to do is remember that you don't have to wait for the clear wax to dry. You can just go straight in with your gilding wax, that beautiful gold or antique brass or brass, whatever you choose. Whenever you're painting with chalk paint, just go right in after you add that clear wax. It will be fine. Wax also takes about 7 days to cure, so it will be a little water resistant. So I really love sealing my pieces, which will protect it from chipping and cracks. So that is another main reason why I always use wax on my pieces, because I do paint furniture on the side, and to seal it and make sure it doesn't have any cracks or anything like that, you want to use wax. It will save your piece for years to come. That is it. Thank you so much for watching this DIY. I hope that it encourages you to use chalk paint and seal your pieces. I see a lot of people posting videos on DIYs, and they never seal their pieces, and probably they wonder why it's not lasting, and that's the reason. You need to add some clear wax. There you have it. Thank you so much for watching this DIY. I hope that you learned something new and that it was enjoyable to you. If you did like this video, don't forget to give it a thumbs up, and please consider subscribing. I will be sharing more videos like this in the future. Have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching. Bye bye.